Live from WPRI 12. This is Eyewitness News this morning. Coverage you can count on.
6 o'clock now on a Saturday morning. Good morning, everyone, as we take a live look outside over Warwick Neck. We all made it through the rain yesterday. Meteorologist Michelle Muscatello says the weekend is setting up to be pretty nice. She'll have the details coming up in just a minute. Also new this morning, a car crash is under investigation as police wait for word on the conditions of those taken away from the scene by a medical helicopter. And more local coverage as the cleanup continues today for many here in the Ocean State who dodged branches and even falling trees late Friday. Look at that damage there. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday morning. I'm Mark Zinni.
And I'm Michelle Muscatello. It was a day of extremes yesterday.
Busy weather department.
98 degrees. We had severe storms come through, but now all is quiet. Just what we want.
Exactly what we need for the weekend.
We are dealing with a few extra clouds this morning, but live pinpoint Doppler 12 radar is nice and dry, and we are not expecting any trouble throughout the day today. Check out that picture from our city cam. There's those high clouds. They're just waiting to push out to sea, and then they're going to leave behind lots of sunshine. We are starting off mild today. Temperatures at 73 degrees. West-northwest winds are at 5 and humidity at 59%. Your weather planner for today showing a pleasant afternoon. By noontime, we're near 80 degrees and only topping out in the low 80s for this afternoon's high. Still at 81, though, at 5 o'clock with mostly sunny skies. And your sunset time, 7:57. What about for the second half of the weekend? And we do have some heat and humidity returning. I'll tell you when, coming up in your 7-day.
Yeah, but you can't beat that on a Saturday.
Looking pretty good.
All right, we'll see in a little bit. Thanks very much, Michelle. 6:01 now on a Saturday morning. New this morning, police investigating a serious crash here on a local highway. This was the scene on Route 24 in Tiverton just after 11 o'clock last night. The driver of the car apparently lost control and crashed on the northbound side of the road. Both the driver and passenger then airlifted to a local hospital. There's no word on their conditions right now. We'll, of course, bring you new information on this story as soon as it becomes available. Well, here we go again. Wild weather packing a punch in the Ocean State. The weekend rolling in with thunder, lightning, and torrential downpours Friday. The force of the storm so strong it's brought down a large tree, nearly crushing a local house. It's our top local story this hour. Eyewitness News reporter Joan Moran has details from the mobile newsroom.
While that summer storm Friday afternoon left about 5,000 people at the peak of it without power, it sent one local man running for cover.
Yeah, that's my tree. No, that's my tree.
John Fabiano Jr. stands next to his big old ash tree here at 5 Randall Street.
I missed him by about an inch. Oh, my God.
This Greenville man narrowly escaping what could have been a dangerous situation when a lightning bolt hit the trunk of the tree as John was walking to his shed in the backyard.
And then all of a sudden, I heard a crash, a crack, and all this sky opened up, and the tree came down.
We've lost the tree tonight, the fence.
The fence, the first thing it met on its way down. The Fabianos also losing some chairs underneath it. They heard the wind pick up and watched the sky light up. But John never thought he'd be this close to the top of the tree.
An hour later, my wife came home. We were talking about it. I showed her what happened, and she was still picking leaves out of the back of my shirt. I wasn't scared.
Yes,
I was surprised.
The wild weather affecting several communities. Back in Greenville, John tries to make sense out of this close call.
My dad ago. I had a dream about him 2 nights ago. And he pulled me out of a tight situation. And then this happened today.
Call it divine intervention. The Fabianos tell me they're both on vacation this week. Their pool still intact. In the mobile newsroom, Joan Moran, Eyewitness News.
Also, new information this morning. We've learned a 74-year-old did pass away late last night after he was caught in his burning apartment Friday morning. Flames broke out in a 12th floor apartment yesterday at the Sister Dominica Manor here on Atwells Avenue. Investigators say Bernard Gall fell asleep while smoking, setting his couch on fire. A Rhode Island hospital spokesperson says Gall passed away last night after 9 o'clock. Fire investigators say he tried to escape the flames but couldn't. A neighbor tells Eyewitness News what she saw.
Oh, I was terrified. It was a massive...
From the southeastern Massachusetts mobile newsroom, Eyewitness News in Attleboro now, where police are saying children are the prime suspects after a rash of thefts here in town. Unlocked cars, doors, and open windows are apparently how the thieves are getting their goods. Cell phones, CDs, and other small items are among the merchandise being reported missing. They believe kids committed the crime since nothing is actually broken into during those sprees. This morning, we're working the latest developments in the attempt to rescue the 7 members of a Russian submarine crew. A U.S. Air Force jet is heading to Russia to help out now. The plane took off from San Diego carrying 2 Navy robot submersibles that are equipped with high-powered lights, sonar, and a cutting tool. Meantime, a Russian vessel trying to tow the sub to shallow waters. It's unclear how much oxygen remains on the stranded ship after the propeller got tangled in a fishing net yesterday. And in London, 3 men are charged with failing to disclose information about one of the suspects in July's botched bombings attempt. Now 6 people are accused of withholding vital information there. Another 11 are being held in connection with the attempted attack. Also this morning, Britain's Prime Minister Tony Blair continues his push for tougher anti-terror laws and is expelling foreigners who preach hatred. 6:06 now on a Saturday morning, still ahead on Eyewitness News. Lost but certainly never forgotten. We'll show you how you can celebrate the lives of the station fire victims. A local couple calls 12 for action after falling victim to a promotional gimmick that could be targeting you next. Checking last night's winning lottery numbers now, starting with the Rhode Island Daily, 494. Play 3 winning numbers, 207, Mass Daily, 7139. Finally, Mass Cash winning numbers from Friday, 4, 5, 10, 15, 27. Good luck, everyone. You can get them all on our website, WPRI.com. Network and offer one another emotional support. News Chopper 12 over Musquamacut Beach. Now, police officers in Westerly are teaming up to enforce alcohol laws here. It's called the Intensive Alcohol Enforcement Program. Officers patrol the beaches to be sure those who are drinking are actually of age. In just 3 hours last weekend, 16 people were charged with violations. The program will continue this weekend. 6:11 now on a Saturday morning, still ahead on Eyewitness News. Police say this man forced his way into homes for sale by posing as a potential buyer. We'll tell you how they caught the alleged criminal.
You think you're buying a gift card for a home improvement store, but what you're getting isn't even close. I'm problem solver Susan Hogan. I'll have the story